Hi everyone, welcome back to Maxine Loves Crafts. I'm Maxine and thank you so much for clicking on today's very special video. I am so excited to be a co-host on this wonderful collaboration. It is Talented Creators Collaboration. It's DIY with Aurea, Loli's Creations, Buckeye Girl Lifestyle, and myself, Maxine Loves Crafts. So, the playlist, along with all of their channels, will be in my description box down below. Please make sure that you check them out. Check out the playlist. There's going to be a lot of inspiration, and I think you'll really enjoy. This is a summer themed with one patriotic DIY. So, we're going to start with my lemon Nomi here. He's so stinking cute, is he not? I got him from Creative Fabrica. You guys, this is not sponsored by Creative Fabrica. They have reached out to me wanting to collaborate, but I feel like, I don't know. It's just, I do recommend it. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. If you guys would be interested in a discount for it, let me know because I'll collaborate with them so that you can get a discount. Because I'll tell you, I find so many great images, junk journal, digital scrap. I mean, just everything you can think of. It's a great program to have for creating projects. Okay, so I have this Dollar Tree cutting board, those little mini ones. I painted it white, of course, okay? Once I got it dry, which my heat gun right there in the picture, I didn't realize it was in there. Once I got it dry, I went ahead and put some Mod Podge on it. I do take my Mod Podge and create and cover my whole project because I don't want there to be a spot where, you can tell the Mod Podge stops, right? So I just make sure that I do cover the whole project. Now, this is my favorite way to do decoupage. Okay, if you've been watching me at all, you know that if there's a way I can iron on, I'm going to do it. It sticks so well. I guess the heat activates the Mod Podge and sticks it like glue. I'm telling you, it's my absolute favorite thing to do. Okay, so here I'm cutting out a lemon tag, a larger one, and then just like a yellow tag so that it'll be like double tagged. And I'm going to write lemons on the little small one. I thought about putting like some vinyl on there, but it's so small. I would have really had to make it so tiny, and weeding and we fight. I am not a good weeder at all. So, okay, so here it is. It is put on there. I've got it ironed on. It's sticking for good. I'm now taking one of these Dollar Tree beads. It had a big lemon slice at the bottom. The lemon slice was really big, so it's probably maybe a 2x2 inch or a 3x3. It's a pretty big round lemon. You guys might have seen them at Dollar Tree. And I just need some of these beads off of here. I wasn't going to use the lemon. I also take this little, well, for right now I'm trying to get all of these connected, but I take this little, what is that, like a ice cream dipper kind of sorta, right? I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put hot glue in there, and I'm gonna put candy and lemons. Right now I'm still trying to get the wrap around there so that it's stuck on. Okay, now I'm trying to tie it onto my cutting board. Now, it does cover up the cutting board, so you do have to move it out of the way to be able to, see the little Nomi. But it's so stinking cute that it doesn't bother me that I'm, gonna move the little ice cream scooper out of the way, or the candy scooper, whatever kind of scooper you want it to be, right? Okay, so I'm filling it up with hot glue now. I'm gonna put some little candies, some lemons, like some little lemon drops, just to make it look like we're scooping those things out of something. This is just the cutest little Nomi. Now, on the Creative Fabrica, there was tons of options. I just felt like he, with his little big old lemon hat, was just the cutest. I couldn't take it. He was so darn cute. And here he is without the scoop in front of him. I think he's so cute. I hope you guys like him. Okay, this one here is a very special project for me. I definitely made some mistakes that I'm going to share with you because I don't want you to make the same ones. Tammy from Happiness Created. Hi, Tammy. She sent me this beautiful Dixie Belle transfer. I have went to Dixie Belle 100 times and I've wanted this transfer. Okay, so I want the barn to go on there. I'm thinking I'm going to put the barn, the truck, all kinds of stuff. But when I pulled out my transfers, one of them rolled open and took like the horses and all the animals and rolled right over top another transfer. Be very, very careful when you take these out. You do not want that plastic transfer tape to come off because then it starts sticking to everything around you. So just really watch, what you do. And let me tell you, when this sticks, it's stuck. Like when you sit it down, that's where it's going. So you better make sure. Here's another mistake I made. I took the entire picture off of the plastic. I should have never done that. Okay. Now here it works out okay, right? Wait till you see the next one. I did the same thing. I took my entire piece of plastic off. Huge mistake. You're going to see here in just a minute. It doesn't take very much pressure either, not very long too. Now this frame I got from Goodwill Bins for 99 cents, but it didn't have anything inside it except for that cardboard. So this is a Dollar Tree poster board I'm using. The frame isn't big enough to add everything I wanted to add. I wanted to add the truck. I wanted to add the windmill, but it just doesn't have enough. So I'm hoping someday when I get a frame big enough, I'm going to cut all these out and then I'm going to put it in a bigger frame. Okay, here's where I made my mistake. See, I sat it down. I didn't mean to, but I sat it down and took some of my roof off. Huge mistake. It does make it look a little more rustic. I didn't want it to look like this. I wanted it to be perfect. But in crafting, you make mistakes. And I just want you to know, if you're ever using a transfer, you think this would be common sense, right? I just wasn't thinking. I was trying to get it down. I can't believe I made a silly mistake like this, but I did. And I'm very upset at myself for it. And these transfers are so large. It's a really big transfer. So the frame you need or the board you're going to put it on needs to be big. Here is another small mistake I just made. I put this down and you see how I went crooked? Oh, I'm so mad at myself. I don't know. I should have stood up because when as I sat down, it looked like it was straight. Now, when it's up hanging on my wall, which I have it now hanging on my wall, it's not real noticeable. I don't think people are coming over and looking at your stuff going, oh my, that's crooked, or oh, look, that roof's missing a little piece. I think people just, see stuff and they're like, oh, that's so pretty. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Because I'm devastated. I'm just devastated about the mistakes I made. I could cry. I really could cry. But wait in a minute, you're getting ready to see me put it back in the frame, and it looks so, so beautiful. Tammy, thank you again for sending me this transfer. Tammy is just the kindest, most talented, sweetest friend you could ever ask for. She truly has changed my life just by being her, and truly someone I call a wonderful friend. So I'm getting ready to show a subscriber named Rochelle. She also is a very good friend of mine. I'm going to show you how she created the same transfer, and I'm also going to show you how Tammy created the same transfer. So I'll tell you which one is which. This is mine, okay? Now, because I pointed those mistakes out, you can see them. And please tell me why I didn't put that chicken thing on top of the barn. I just felt like it was too big. It was too large, so I just put it in there. Okay, This one is Rochelle's, and you're going to see here in a minute. That up there says, let me see, I'm going to try to read that to you really quickly. Well, I can't, unfortunately, I'm sorry. But it talks about the blood of Christ and the rugged cross. This one here is Tammy's, she made. I mean, look, see the difference in the exact same transfer that the three of us created. It's just, you know, it really, I love the fact that we all can take the same item and create it so differently. So Rochelle and Tammy, thank you so much for letting me share your work. I really appreciate that. Okay, I'm still gabbing, and we're moving right on into my final project, which is my patriotic project. This is one of those boards from Dollar Tree from the fall time where it's got the recipe on the back. Now, I bought several of these because I really liked them. I took the ends off, and getting the staples out, I cut myself. It was really hard to get the staples out, but I did. And the reason I did that was because they were on crooked. Like, it was so obvious that, you know, the boards were not even. They, you know, so anyway, so I took them both off, painted my board white. Okay, now you see I'm not looking for full coverage. I'm just trying to cover it up because I want to put this decoupage paper down that I got from Victorian Heart. When I ordered some of the spring collection, she sent me this along with some other ones, and it was really nice of her to do that. If you want decoupage papers, if you want IOD stamps, molds, I go to Victorian Heart most of the time. There is someone new I'm going to start going to for some of my decoupage papers because Myra from Farm Charm Designs 59, she actually has someone that she goes through. Okay, so here's where I'm trying to decide. Do I want to go sideways? I kind of wanted to make this into a scroll, right? That's what I was trying to do. And I was going to put some clay on top and some little finials, I think they're called, on the side. But it just wasn't going to look right. So I'm going to do that for some other project. So I go ahead, I put my Mod Podge down. I think I'm going to go ahead and go sideways with it so that you can see it. I put my Mod Podge down on everything. Again, I'm going to, now with decoupage paper, you don't really have to use like the ironing method. There's something about this paper, and rice paper too. You don't have to. It just goes on so much smoother. Like, you could probably take your brayer if you wanted to, your roll, or some cling wrap. I didn't do either. I just took my hand and I kept going over it and smoothing like any wrinkles out or any bubbles. And this looks fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. See how I'm just like patting it down, you know, stretching it out. I was not sure where I was going to put this once I got it, but I'm so glad I found this perfect size board that it goes on. Okay, now I'm going to take wood glue instead of staples because I don't want staples to be seen on it. So I'm going to take wood glue, put it down in there, and then I'm going to slide it in. And then I'm going to make sure that it's even, unlike the way it was on the original Dollar Tree sign, which I get. You know, they're making these in mass quantities, so I understand that there's no way they're going to make them perfect, and we're probably going to redo them anyway, honestly, so I don't think it probably matters for them. They know we're all making DIYs out of their stuff. Okay, so I have a little star that I'm going to paint with this mountain blue. I think it was Apple Barrel. I'm almost positive it was Apple Barrel Mountain Blue. It's a really pretty blue. I really feel like it goes really well with Patriotic this year. And then I have 2 rustic stars. Now, the reason I went with 3 is because, you know, when it comes to adding things, embellishments and stuff, you want to go in 3s, right? Not 2s, or you want to go 3s, something odd. So that's what I was trying to do here. So those are my rustic stars. And I take, and I wanted some extra hold here for my string, so I put some of those double-sided tape there, but I only needed the one side, so, and some hot glue. Now I'm getting ready to glue my stars on. I really, really love decoupage paper. It is so amazing. And transfers and molds. I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm learning so much about crafting these days. And it's just a lot of fun, you know, learning and, you know, just everything that you do. You guys, please remember to go to the playlist. Check everyone out. It's going to be amazing. Thank you so much, ladies, for letting me join. I'm so, so grateful. Don't forget to go to the description box down below. You're going to see all of their channels along with the playlist. Thanks again, ladies. You guys, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'm so close to 3,000. All right, I'll catch you on the next one, you guys. Happy crafting. Bye.